This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Labor Day sale and get 35% off paints and stains August 22nd through September 4th. With prices starting at $31.84, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. It is The Conway Show, and it's Friday, April 25th, and we have a big announcement here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Sharon Bellio's birthday. Woo! Wow. Happy birthday, Bellio.
Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone.
Sure. Well, what did you get? We got pizzas.
Pizza and homemade cupcakes.
Oh, yeah. My wife made homemade cupcakes.
Delicious.
Okay.
They still smell like they were freshly baked.
They were baked today, like an hour ago.
Thank you, Jen and Soph.
Yeah.
And Tim.
Thank you very much.
And Kiki got thank you, Foosh, for that celebration horn.
Or celebration rejoin.
And Kiki got pizza, and Bethany brought in a cake and flowers.
Hey, Steph, do you have your headphones on?
Steph.
A zombie. There you go.
Sound is on.
Jesus Christ.
He was eating his pizza.
All right, let's put Mike Monks' mic on. There
goodness.
You go. All right, there we go.
Oh, we're off to a killer start.
Go. All right. Welcome to KHS. K High School. You know, when I worked in Bowling Green at a radio station, they'd really come down on you for something like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at Northern Kentucky University, my first radio gig, they didn't even broadcast us, and we didn't even know it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you could hear it in the building, so they tricked us, but it never actually went out to anybody's car.
Oh, that's great.
That's what it feels like today.
Well, you know what? But we had such a low signal. I think it was like 500 watts.
Yeah, same.
Where you had to, on your way to your car, you'd lose it.
Yeah.
You know, out of the building.
Yeah, they just turned us off.
Yeah, right. But even if you made a mistake there, you would hear about it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I remember cutting a commercial at Bowling Green State University, and I accidentally cut off the last number of a fake ad. It was just a made-up ad that we're supposed to make one up and then air it, for a local fertilizer company. And it was like, area code, then 555-218, right? And I missed the last number, and a guy lit me up. I'm like, next time I'll get that.
It set the president for the rest of your life.
It does.
Right? Because we get calls here. They matter.
Yes, it does.
Any mistake you make, that phone is lighting up. And guess who's answering? Me.
Right. We've had our share of phone calls, Bellio and I, over the last 15 years. Yeah, and we know when that phone's going to ring.
Yeah.
You know, we say something like, oh, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. There it is. There it is. All right, Monks, what's going on out there? Here we have the LA budget committees going crazy, huh?
Well, you know already that the city is in financial dire straits. There's no birthday cake at City Hall today, for example. So there's no money for birthday cake, candles.
No.
Worse, there apparently is not money for street repairs, animal services, those sorts of things.
Where's all the money?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out.
Lawsuits.
The mayor has announced her budget, and we already have talked about this. Our listeners know this. It's not good. She's proposing laying off about 1,600 city workers, cutting a bunch of departments, consolidating some departments, and trying to crawl out of this mess. Well, today in Van Nuys, at Van Nuys City Hall, they had their first public hearing on the budget. This is the first opportunity for the public to come out and state their case. What are their concerns? And as you can imagine, when you start cutting down on the stuff that people deal with on a daily basis, they're not happy. Wait,
does that happen today?
It's happening now.
Not now. Okay.
Started at 1 o'clock. And I mean, this place is packed. Van Nuys is packed. So many people were there. It was out the door. Ooh. So people could not wait to weigh in on this. I cut up some brief commentary. If Steph's got that, let's hear a little bit from Van Nuys.
Here we go. If there's anything that we need for these baby boomers, is more money. We have more seniors and a growing population that needs you guys more than ever.
There are 150 civilian employees within LAPD slated to be laid off. These positions are just as critical as having officers in the field. That work will still need to be done. Who will do it?
She proposes a budget that would functionally eliminate the youth development department. And I don't know if the mayor was lying when she spoke about the worth of my generation. I don't know if she sees us, the youth, as anything other than a beautiful backdrop for her public image.
Wow.
So it's one after the... Incidentally, no one stood up and said, Mayor Bass, what a great budget you put together. Thank you for doing this. We're all looking forward to this being implemented.
Okay.
So, but what you heard there...
Wait, so nobody was on the side of all the cuts?
Nobody's excited. And what I'm telling everybody to watch for this time is that you're going to find maybe a few more council members who are not on the side of it either. Now, the past two budgets that the mayor has proposed, she has had some dissent from some members of council, but it really wasn't enough to make any waves, just enough for them to state their case.
How many votes does she need?
A majority.
A majority?
Yeah.
Okay,
so maybe
what?
10 votes, right? So in this case, the past two times, only 3 have voted against the budget. You might see a few more. You're going to see some more contentious budget hearings. Next week, we'll start hearing from council members. They basically just opened up the floor to the public today and are reserving their comments for later. What happens next week is all of these departments that are facing these cuts get paraded in over the course of several days to talk about what these impacts might be, what the cuts might mean to their department. What does it mean to lose this person and that person in this service? And it's long and it's arduous and it's tense, and I'll be listening to all of it to break it down for you guys, but it's where you find that the rubber meets the road.
Okay, Michael Monks is with us from KFI Newsroom. Myself, Steph Oosh, Crozier, Bellio, and Angel. None of us live in the city of LA, but you do.
I do.
Do you see any alarms going off, any tension, or people talking about it in the streets?
I think that in my streets, most of the people are talking to themselves, unfortunately, usually having some sort of psychotic episode. But I tell you, I think I mentioned this to you. We got a few new tents on my street recently. And I put in a report this week just to test it. Let me put in the report to the service that you're supposed to report this to.
And you call 311.
Yeah, 311. Let's see how long it takes to get anybody to come back for us and address this tent. Not that we're anti-homeless people, but they're blocking the sidewalk and it is trashy. So they've been invited to come and fix this. Those are the types of things that are not going to be available.
Right. So when did you call them? Last Thursday? Tuesday. Any callback?
Not yet.
Any email?
No.
Any response?
Just an auto reply.
Auto reply?
Yeah.
On email?
And an email.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it online. I got the email. But here's the thing, and I don't know if I should say this on the air, but I'm gonna.
What the hell?
So they're shooting either a movie or a TV show a couple of blocks away, and that didn't start until after these tents moved. You know what I'm thinking? And I realized this yesterday, now that all the Fox trucks have shown up, like the Fox studio trucks. I think they moved those tents from the street that they're shooting this on.
Right.
And I'm wondering if these tents get moved back when Hollywood gets out of my neighborhood downtown.
There was an old story, and I don't know if this is true or not. I've asked some people, they said it was, some people say it wasn't. But quite often, Toronto is shot for New York City. It's cheaper. They give you a tax break. It looks exactly like New York City. And they were up there shooting in Toronto, and it was doubling as New York City. And it was, they had to put graffiti and trash around to make it look like New York. They go to lunch, they come back, it's all cleaned up.
Yeah. Well, let's hope it works that way in LA, but are you optimistic that it will?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I need to contact Film LA because I need to know what that situation looks like, because I bet those tents came from that side of the street, and now they're on my side of the street while they shoot whatever TV show they're shooting.
The last time I was down there, I went to a Kings game, and I parked about 3 blocks away, and I walk with purpose. I don't casually look at my phone while I'm walking down there. My head's on a swivel.
You've knocked me over before.
Yeah. Who's going to wipe me out? Who's going to wipe me out? I'm moving. And that's the way my mom taught me to move. She always said that. Walk with purpose, and that's what you got to do downtown. You can't walk around on your cell phone.
No.
That's going to be taken from you.
You got to be aware. A lot of times you're concerned about somebody who's not going to hurt you. This is what I talk about a lot. These are the not quantifiable incidents downtown. Like, it doesn't reflect itself in crime stats. It just makes you feel uncomfortable and weird. That's what's happening. Like, the guy who's crazy, losing his mind on the corner, probably isn't going to touch you or even say anything to you, but it makes you feel really bad, like you don't want to be there.
When I was a kid and we'd drive downtown LA once a year, twice a year, you get a guy in a bullhorn, and he would be talking about Jesus Christ or somebody, and he'd be on a loud bullhorn, and you'd roll your window down just a little to see what's going on with him. Now we work with these people.
Yeah,
they're everywhere. They're in the grocery store, the mall. They're here,
all over the place. But just to bring it back, that's the type of stuff that's going to get hit by these budget cuts. Addressing those types of issues, cleaning the streets, fixing the streetlights, and tending to the animals. What you heard there in those clips were concerns about the aging department that's going to be consolidated if this goes through, cuts to the civilian workforce within the Los Angeles Police Department, and the Youth Services Department. 3 very different things, but...
Okay, we got to take a break. But while all this is going on, we're spending millions of dollars to move 2 elephants to Oklahoma, and we're putting a bridge up for mountain lions.
Well, the elephants are really excited about this Olympic softball.
I bet so, right. And then we're spending $128 million to take a mountain lion over the freeway.
And $2 billion to expand the convention center.
And $130 billion for high-speed rail. So, good night. All right. Thanks, Monks. Have
Always
a nice weekend.
pleasure.
7 to 9 p.m. on Saturday.
Absolutely. You got it.
All right. Ding dong with you. They call him the new Rush Limbaugh on Saturday night. Isn't that the name of the show?
It's not. You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
I, like an idiot, watched all 2.5 hours of the pursuit today that ended up on Coldwater Canyon and LAPD. They had about 19 guys out there, guys and gals. And then they brought in the SWAT team with those big, what do they call them? Bearcats? Big trucks. And they...
the Bearcat.
Yeah. Did you see it, Bellio? Did you look at that?
Yes.
They
it's crazy.
smoked her out of there.
Smoked her out. And she came out fighting.
Yes. And, she had gotten to a fight with her boyfriend. And I don't know whose side I'm on, but I'm leaning after the 2.5 hour standoff. I'm leaning that it may not be the guy who's the problem in this relationship. But I was thinking of a song that Jay Cohen wrote, who's the bugler at Santa Anita. Wrote one of the greatest songs in the history of country music. And I thought of this young couple while I was watching the standoff. And I thought, this song is perfect for this young couple. And the title of the song, The Only Good Years We Ever Had Were the Tires on Our Car. That's a great title. That's an awesome, awesome title. So you can watch it. It's going to be on all the news stations tonight. 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11. Everybody was there. And I sat there for 2.5 hours, wasted my day. Because you never want to pull away and go do something. You want to sit there and listen to what's going on and how they're going to get this woman out of there. And she came out fighting. She was a fighter, man. I don't know. There's something attractive about that.
Oh, my gosh.
Gal that'll fight for you like that.
Kind of hot, huh? Yeah.
Right, yeah. Sexy as hell, man. She's a fighter. She'll fight for like hell for you. All right, heading up in Studio City.
This all came to an end in a very dramatic way. This woman, she led officers on a pursuit and then eventually a standoff. Now, she is now in custody. She was first taken to the hospital to be examined, but we're told that she's physically fine. She has not yet been identified.
Okay. Now, do they charge her when you bring SWAT out? Do you get charged for that? I don't know. Maybe.
I would think so.
I would think so, right? I would think so. It's overtime. The vehicles had to come up there. Couple hours of overtime with the cops, the gas. I imagine those things aren't electric, those Bearcats. No. And they probably, what do you think a Bearcat gets miles per gallon? 6?
Yeah, 6.
Maybe?
5.
Yeah, 5 or 6 miles to the gallon.
Like -2.
Yeah, right. Maybe a mile a gallon. That's possible. But the cops got up there and they got their gal in this case.
And now we got gas going through, so...
A multi-hour standoff finally comes to an end.
And she was gassed twice before she came out. Oh, I'm sorry. The third gas that was introduced, that's how they talk about this. We're introducing gas. Ma'am, gas, ma'am. Is that how it's done? They're introducing gas.
The LAPD SWAT officers using a chemical gas to get the female suspect to surrender after a brief struggle. She comes out of the car barefoot, taken into custody without incident.
So they knew that gas was going to overwhelm her.
You know what they were thinking about doing is getting somebody from Rancho Cucamonga to do improv, and while she's laughing her ass off, tackle her.
So they knew that gas.
The Kooks Among Us out there, yeah. And while she's bent over where she can't stand anymore because she's laughing, grab her.
So they knew that gas was going to overwhelm her.
We believe that she was actively using narcotics while inside the car.
The female suspect
What's going on with this woman?
Actively using narcotics while inside the car.
All right, actively using narcotics. Smoking weed? I don't know.
The female suspect led officers to this driveway on Coldwater Canyon after a pursuit which originated at Hollywood and Vine around 9 this morning. LAPD officers initially called to
God, what a Hollywood, story here. It starts on Hollywood and Vine. It goes through Hollywood. All the rich, celebrities get a little taste, a little look-see of what she looks like. And then it ends up on Coldwater, where all the producers, writers, directors, and Hollywood celebrities live. It was a real Hollywood chase. It really had all the elements of Hollywood, and she finally they caught up to her on Coldwater.
LAPD officers initially called to respond to an assault with a deadly weapon, the weapon being this gray Tacoma, reportedly stolen. At some point, the woman collided with another vehicle and a fire hydrant, then left the scene, heading toward the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah, she ran over, she got in a fight with her boyfriend, and I think either hit him with the car or ran over him with the truck.
Vehicle refused to yield, so they went into a low-speed pursuit. They used a spike strip to disable the vehicle.
Somewhere near Coldwater Canyon and Mulholland is where the woman hit the wall of a driveway. And just after noon, SWAT team members in 3 LAPD armored vehicles arrived at the scene and boxed in the truck.
And it's got to be a nightmare because it's Friday, it's getaway day. And Coldwater is a major artery from the valley to the city. And when Coldwater gets backed up, so does Laurel, Beverly Glen, the 101, the 405. It all gets backed up. And it was probably another hour for people to get home in that area.
30 minutes later, officers blew out the back windows of the truck, deploying tear gas into the cab of the vehicle. Shrouded in smoke, the woman finally surrenders.
There you go. All right. Well, she had fun, didn't she? And her night's going to be a little different than she had planned. So you get when you fight with your boyfriend, then try to run him over. Cops get involved. So there's a lesson for you.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at washablesofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at washablesofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Alrighty. There's a reason why people like to stand in line. There's some kind of, I don't know, sort of psychology behind it. There's a warm feeling of being part of a group. And when you stand in line, you feel weirdly better about yourself. I don't know. I don't get it. I hate lines. But there's a study on why people stand in long lines. Like Bellio went to get her license, what do you call it? Your all-star license?
Real ID.
Real ID?
Yeah.
And how long was the line?
I was, it wrapped around the building. I waited for 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Wow.
But
That's flying from here to Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I did wait till the last minute.
Yeah, I get that.
So this was a necessity.
Right, but did you feel better about waiting? I mean, once you were done and you got your license, did you feel like you had accomplished something big?
Yeah, I knew I had to do this, and I did it.
You did. You're good.
I'm good.
Yeah. All right. Happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bellio. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
At businesses across the country, the waiting game is on.
Look at the size of the line. You're telling me you're going to wait an hour in a line in the rain for a slice of pizza?
Oh, people do that. Yeah, for free anything, they'll stand in line.
As people file into line after line.
I literally just walked past like 8 instances of people waiting in line.
What's at the end? Sometimes a mystery.
Time to play another round of what are people in New York City waiting in line for?
But often a viral sensation, like these mini tote bags that caused a big stir and major heartbreak for those who missed out.
Sold out, guys. I'm gonna cry. I didn't make it.
Oh, my God. She missed out on the Trader Joe's tote bag.
The mini totes.
And she had a breakdown. All right.
Sold out, guys. I'm gonna cry. I didn't make it.
You know what that should be reserved for? Somebody who didn't get in the last lifeboat of the Titanic. Not somebody who missed out on a Trader Joe's mini tote bag.
Sold out, guys. I'm gonna cry. I didn't make it.
All right.
That FOMO, fueled by social media, where influencers often hype up the latest must-haves. The craze even mocked on SNL.
Wait in a big dumb line. Through the crazy line for a bagel that went viral, for a pizza that went viral.
Of course, there's plenty of waiting for the mundane too, like these long queues frustrating many at the DMV, made even worse by the rush for real IDs.
Oh, that's Bellio.
What?
The rush for real IDs.
That's
made
me.
even worse by the rush for real IDs.
Yeah.
This is like crazy.
But in Los Angeles, the line outside Community Goods is almost considered a rite of passage.
So the wait right now is about 45 minutes, but I'm told on the weekends, that can be double.
You know what? You can. This is fun to do, and it only, I think, works at the racetrack. But you know, the racetrack has, you know, sometimes there's 30 people in line. Like next Saturday, it's the Kentucky Derby, and there'll be lines of 30 or 40 people waiting to make a bet on the Kentucky Derby. So you make your bet at the window, and then you go to the next window that's closed to rearrange your wallet and your tickets. And then you turn around and there's 19 people behind you. It always is a lot of fun. And you're like, oh, sorry, fellas. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Sorry, guys. It's not open.
Those in line happy to chat while they wait for the famed matcha latte or treat.
Are you surprised to still see this many people coming?
Honestly, no.
No, because I think it's become such a cultural phenomenon.
The beloved local coffee shop, exploding after going viral on TikTok, drawing celebrities and lines, still going strong.
I feel like TikTok did its job because this is a place you go to get the coffee, get the food, and take the TikTok and post it.
One survey found 92% of people who waited in line for a specific food said it was worth it. What's more,
Well, that's a big number. What was the number?
one survey found 92% of people who waited in line for a specific food said it was worth it.
92% of the people say it was worth it. There are only 8% of people stand in line for an hour for a free slice of pizza that said it wasn't worth it. What happened to us?
What's more, 74% said they'd do it again. But as more folks choose to spend hours of their life in lines,
Any line I see, I don't care how long it is, I'm like, if they're waiting, I'm there.
coexisting with these...
God, what happened to this young lady?
Any line I see, I don't care how long it is, I'm like, if they're waiting, I'm there.
And she doesn't even know what she's waiting for.
Right. Very patient person.
Yeah, or I don't know. Hate to say dumb, because then you get emails, but kind of dumb, little dumb. The hint of dumb, right? The high notes of dumb, like
A
the
sprinkle of
waft, like you can smell it as you walk around.
mist.
Yeah, kind of dumb.
Coexisting with these snaking scores of people is causing real headaches. Like this NYC bagel shop, which was threatened to be evicted after its line became a nuisance for neighbors. But where there's a line, there's always someone looking to skip it. Some even willing to pay for a personal line sitter to do the waiting for them.
Where there used to be a long line when pot shops just became legal. There was a pot shop on Reseda and Topham. I think they call it Oxnard, and it turns into Topham. So Oxnard and Reseda, there was a pot shop there. And I used to go to the little deli. There was a little Mexican restaurant there, and it had a deli and attached to it, and it was pretty good food. And I used to sit in that little Mexican restaurant by myself with no other people there. And there were 150 people in line to buy pot in the pot line. And the owner constantly would stare out the window. Oh, I'd love to have a line like that.
Yeah.
I know, but you're serving taquitos and they're selling loaded bongs.
Yeah, but wouldn't they go from the loaded bongs over to the taquitos?
Nobody did because they hadn't smoked yet. People when pot shops first opened, you would buy it, but you'd be nervous about smoking it in public, and you make a beeline home and then smoke in your house. Nobody smoked in public. Now, everybody smokes. I smell it in the garage every day I come to work.
Yeah.
Down here at iHeart. Every single day it smells like pot.
Yes.
Every day. And people are enjoying it.
I just got paid $300 to stand in line for 3 hours.
Still, others wouldn't miss out on this moment of stalling serenity.
I actually love waiting in line because then I get to listen to an audiobook while I wait, and it's just very calming.
God, what a generation, right? I mean, we have the greatest generation. This might be the worst so far. Maybe they'll turn it around. But, this generation, they call the greatest generation, went over to Germany and whipped ass, risked their lives, gone for 2-3 years at a time, came back, bought a house, worked in a factory, built this country. This crew, these guys, they love standing in lines. That's what they like doing.
I actually love waiting in line because then I get to listen to an audiobook while I wait, and it's just very calming.
And in the end, good things do come to those who wait. Was it worth the wait?
Honestly, yeah, every time it's worth the wait.
All right.
It just tells me there are a lot of people with a lot of time on their hands.
Yeah. There are people in this building with a lot of time on their hands.
Me? Do you want to hear my mist of stupid standing in a line?
Sure.
When I first moved out here, I went to try out for Wheel of Fortune. And so I got up super early and I stood at a door and I was like first in line and people started lining up behind me. And they ended up opening the door on the other side. So I was at the back of the line.
Oh, that's great.
No, it wasn't.
That is awesome. My wife tried out for a TV show. I know what was that thing where, it was a race. And you jump on these big balls, and then you could fall in the water, and you had to go through Wipeout. Yes, Wipeout.
She tried out.
She tried out for Wipeout, and she came back, and she passed. She went through the entire maze and everything. She passed, and she didn't make it. I said, "Why?" And she said, "I got a note saying I wasn't weird enough." I'm like, oh,
what?
Baby, they made a mistake. You got to go back. I'll write you a note. I think you nailed that one.
Was it weird?
She tried out she wasn't hyper enough. You have to be crazy to get in those shows. Yeah. And she was too calm. She's like, yeah, I could do this. And she went through the entire course. And they're like, nah, you're not weird enough, crazy enough. So we missed out on Wipeout. We missed out on her being paralyzed in the water.
Exactly. That was dangerous.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I'm
horrible.
Surprised she did
I think didn't they stop it because people were hurting themselves?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Tonight, the Dodgers are back in Los Angeles taking on the Pirates. First pitch is at 7 o'clock. 2 hours and 9 minutes from now. Listen to all the Dodger games on AM 570 LA Sports live from the Galpin Motors broadcast booth. And stream all the Dodger games in HD on the iHeartRadio app. Keywords AM 570 LA Sports. And you can listen to those big Dodger games. All right, as you get older in life, you get a bigger belly. It's not a good look, but we're all going to get there. We're all going to look like we're, got a bowling ball. We've swallowed a bowling ball. Except Crozier. Crozier's got a shot. He keeps himself in pretty good shape. Never been to a doctor in his life. He never had a physical in your life. Never had one physical in his life. Not one. And he's not 30.
Is that something to brag about?
I don't know. I think it's a brag.
Is it?
Yeah, my grandfather's the same way. Although he's dead, he was the same way. But he made it to 75. My grandfather put butter on butter. Everything got butter on my grandfather in his life. Everything. The peas, the bread, the chicken, the steak, everything took butter. And he lived without seeing a doctor, and he died of a massive heart attack at age 75. That is a nice life. That's a nice run. Where you don't spend the last 4 years all crippled up with your hands closed, not knowing where you are, and people having to wipe you. The way to go is 75, and then bang, it's over. That's the way to go, Bellio. I'm telling you, it is. It is.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right, big bellies. Big belly. Big bellies. Big bellies. Let's go down with the big bellies. How do you get these big bellies?
Scientists are giving us the skinny on why our waistlines expand at middle age. New research in the journal Science pinpoints a group of stem cells as the culprits.
Oh, all right. Listen to this, gang. This is Glenn Walker from KTLA, the 1 o'clocker with Glenn Walker.
Behind bigger bellies in older adults, these stem cells, known as APCS, essentially wake up with a vengeance in middle age and actively start churning out new fat cells, especially in the abdomen. Scientists say APCs do not rapidly produce belly fat like this when we're younger, hence the smaller waistlines. It's hoped the findings could lead to new medical solutions for controlling age-related obesity.
Yeah, I think AI will knock this out. I think AI is going to knock out a lot of these problems that we had. And so I'm just waiting for AI to kick in. So I'm going to keep eating the way I eat. sleeping the way I sleep, drinking the way I drink. And
technology will fix it later.
Yeah, hopefully I'm in a race right now to the finishing line with AI.
Since you found out about what AI and its potentials are, has that sort of increased your
a billion percent?
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah. Now I don't. Now I'm like what a colonoscopy? AI will take care of me. I don't need colonoscopy. I need more AI. But I got to get these guys up in Northern California, some more coffee. We've heard that AI is really going to take off, but it's baby steps. Remember when lasers were supposed to take off?
Yes!
Lasers are going to take care of everything.
AI are the new lasers.
Yeah,
that's what
right.
it is.
We were told lasers are going to take care of everything. And what they do? They fix your eyes, and that's a wrap.
Fantastic.
And they blow up a occasional bomb in the Middle East with a laser. That's it. And we were told they were going to fix everything, and they didn't. So AI, don't be the new laser. Or laser discs. That's another one that we had, laser discs. And that was it. So please, AI, let's get rolling. I'm counting on you. My life, I'm betting my life on you. All right, teenagers are going a little crazy in town. I don't know what's going on with the teenagers, but there was a teen brawl. Let's find out what's going on with these teens.
San Bernardino school police are investigating a wild fight that involved officers, adults, and what appears to be students.
Wow.
Cell phone video obtained by KTLA shows that brawl at Entrepreneur High School in Highland on Thursday afternoon.
Probably misnamed, don't you think?
Entrepreneur High School in
Entrepreneurs. What are you? I'm an entrepreneur. All right.
Highland on Thursday afternoon. At first, school officers appeared.
What's the mascot for the entrepreneur? Like, what would their mascot be? Like an air conditioner that doesn't run on electricity? I don't know what they're, a guy who's opening up a new sandwich shop. It's a new sandwich. I don't know what the entrepreneur mascot is.
Entrepreneur High School.
Entrepreneur High School. God, how about BSing those kids, huh?
Highland on Thursday afternoon. At first, school officers appeared to be trying to break up an altercation between students.
Okay, let me say this, and I think I'm onto something here. I know some entrepreneurs. I know some people out there, creating new things and hiring people. They're real entrepreneurs. They don't fight. They don't fight the cops. They don't fight the parents. The parents aren't fighting the cops. Entrepreneurs are really business oriented. I don't know if you know that or not, but they're not fighting everybody. I think they got to change the name to the San Bernardino Big Brawlers. Yeah, and it's a big guy with boxing gloves on.
Big Brawlers.
Yeah, the Big Brawlers. Yeah, the Fighting Irish.
At least one student was handcuffed. Then some parents ended up showing up and some adults, they got involved.
Oh, man.
Then another brawl broke out and a female officer was hit and had her hair pulled.
Oh, what a day out there. San Bernardino.
The male officer also appeared to be hit and kicked several times.
Man.
Both police and the school are investigating that incident.
I don't know what's going on with teens. I don't think they have enough to do, and I don't think they see the American dream as part of their future. So maybe we let them down. That's possible. Maybe we let them down, and they're just going crazy. Here's another group of teens that went crazy on bikes.
Just go. Go.
Terrifying moments for a couple trapped in their cars, surrounded by rowdy teenagers throwing rocks, taunting them.
Saying things like, "Oh, you guys gay?" And then it turned into homophobic slurs and screaming and yelling, and then they started throwing themselves at the car, hitting the car, throwing bottles.
Wow. When this happened? 1972?
It happened Saturday at the Ralph store on Vermont.
Oh, Saturday. Wow.
It happened Saturday at the Ralph store on Vermont and Adams near USC. A swarm of teenagers on bikes rushed the store.
Oh, he's stealing, and we see a bunch of teenagers running with their shirts carrying a bunch of bottles.
The teens ignored security orders and released pepper spray.
There was so much pepper spray in the air that everyone in the store was coughing, sneezing, hiding their face under their shirt.
When Ryan and his husband slipped out of the store, the teens targeted them.
Watch out!
Back in January, in the mid-Wilshire area, the driver of a Mercedes was surrounded by a group of teens on bikes, the car vandalized. LAPD now says the same teens could be linked to other crimes, including kicking and beating a person on the ground near Beverly Hills in February.
What's going on with these teens?
And looting of 7-Elevens in Pico, Robertson, and Anaheim.
Our window is broken. Our windshield has a crack through it. Both of our doors are dented, and there's like a dent with paint damage.
Benson says the damage to his car will cost thousands to repair. And so far, nobody's been arrested.
Because I understand these are children, but they're doing really scary things. And we can't just decide that it's not happening.
Go. Go.
Benson says he's been posting that video on social media. Now those teenagers are actually reaching back out to him on social media and threatening him.
Oh, no, man. Oh, man. What kind of city? Hey, look, we got the Olympics coming. We got the World Cup coming. We got to behave. You know, hey, teens, give us a break here. I know you're pissed. The American dream is unreachable. I get it. I'm with you. You know, a lot of people are out there that can't reach that American dream. But we got to hold on for 3 years. We got the Olympics coming and the Gold Cup. And then after that, time to party. Time to let it rip, you know?
Just hang on, everybody.
Yeah. We
like
need
the cat hanging by one paw from a tree branch. Just hang on, baby.
We need another 3 years out of you. And then time to let it rip. But we need you to calm down just for the next 3 years.
Hold it, man.
Yeah, please.
Hold it. Then you can whip it out and swing it around.
That's right. That's right. All right. Some advice from the talk station here now. All right. We're live on KFI. Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.